All right, guys, what's up? It's Rymar, and we are about to embark on a hell of a journey. And we've been teasing a lot of things over the last couple years. And I wrote this article to kind of kick it all off, and I wanted to read it to you guys because I wanted to do a video. I like the idea of these interactive videos, but I wanted to make sure I got everything out right. And so I'm going to read this article, and then at the end, I'm going to invite you and explain a little bit more about how we're empowering other creatives and how you can get involved in everything that we're doing next. How Writing Changed My Life and Why You Should Start Your Own Blog. Written and narrated by Rymar Tirado. I have a confession to make. I'm not that great a writer. I have no secrets for how to trick the search engines into displaying my content higher in their search rankings, and I'm a mediocre online marketer at best. What I am, however, is a damn good storyteller, ridiculously obsessive, and stubborn as fuck. If I had to use 3 words to sum up my personality, they would be curious, creative, and controversial. I also strive for perfection and can be a royal pain in the ass. And before you go getting all, but no one can ever be perfect on me, I know that perfection is not attainable and that I'm far from it. But I also know that striving for it will bring out my best work, and that is what I expect for myself every time. I also understand that most people are not working as hard as I am to change the world around them. So by default, my efforts are more than enough. I understand that sharing my unique thoughts and ideas openly allows me to set myself apart in a world that chews the ordinary up and spits it out just for fun. Ideas that lie at the root of my life philosophy and fuel my entire online efforts. Ideas I may never again sum up more succinctly than I did in my most popular article of all time. 7 reasons why you'll never do anything amazing with your life. I wrote it a year after moving back to Sarasota, Florida to start my own marketing company, an effort that was not going very well at the time. I was flat broke, my car had just been repossessed, and finding new consulting clients seemed impossible with a website that let my every emotion hang out publicly. Everything seemed to be going wrong, but I was able to find strength in my words. Writing gave me a way to keep going when everyone else told me to give up, when everyone else told me to give in and go get a real job. But I didn't want a real job. I needed more than that. I needed to prove to myself that I was not a quitter, that I could finally see something through to the end, no matter how much it hurt or what price I had to pay to get there. And maybe that's the wrong way to walk through life, but it's the way I've chosen to live. Because when I die, I want to lie there knowing that I had nothing left to give. Which brings me to the purpose of this post. Almost exactly 2 years after writing the article and on the edge of actually doing something amazing with my life. Wondering if I'm even capable of living up to the expectations I've set for myself. Wondering what would happen if the world found out that I actually was a fraud. And as I sit here thinking those thoughts, it occurs to me that none of this would be possible if I'd not taken the time to write those words on that day. If I'd not taken the time a year before that to start my blog, and if a few years before that I had not started capturing my ideas on paper with the hopes that one day my grandchildren would find them and learn that their grandpa was quite the character. Between my website, Medium.com, and the rest of my distributed network, more than 5,000 people still read that article each week. It's been translated into more than 15 languages and has been read more than 20 million times around the globe. It earned me access to the Huffington Post, Elite Daily, and is one of the most popular articles of all time on Medium.com. It has allowed me to start a revolution of ideas and connected me to the people who are helping me take the next step in this amazing journey. It has shown me that I'm capable of influencing the minds of millions and that I may do things a little different than most, but that I can still leave a lasting impression and do it all with love and integrity. That I can be human and hurt, but still do things that no one ever thought I was capable of doing, and to show others that if I can do it, so can they. To prove that we still live in the greatest country on earth, and to show that we live in the most amazing time our species has ever seen. So if you're sitting there reading this wondering whether or not you should start a blog, then the answer is yes. If you're sitting there wondering whether you should take the time to invest in yourself and start sharing more complete versions of yourself with the world, then yes, you should most definitely do that. You should step out into this beautiful sea of opportunity known as the internet and start learning how to use these tools to set yourself apart from everyone around you. Because the people who ignore these ideas are doing so at their own peril. at the cost of missing out on a brand new world that is being built by people just like me, all around them and in plain sight. Because soon things will be different, and those of us who took the time to stake our claim will become the new arbiters of influence. And those who did not heed these warnings will be left wondering why they're unable to keep up in a world that no longer moves at the pace of people, completely lost in a world that moves only at the speed of information. So, as you can see, it's been an interesting journey over the last couple years, trying to get from wherever it is I was to wherever it is we're going to end up when this journey's over. And writing, more specifically, the website and the online presence that I've built for myself over the last couple years has really been such a powerful tool in helping me accomplish my goals, increase my clout, deal with my emotions, find strength in all sorts of different things. And I really want to pass that on to other people. I want to help other people find that same strength and find that same escape. You know, words are very powerful. And so we're doing this 30 Days of Thought. We did the same challenge last year, but it was kind of scatterbrained. This year it's going to be a little bit more rigid. There's still no rules. And mostly we're just inviting all of the creatives and people that I interact with, the people that interact with my website, to join us as we kind of take this next step, as we try to build this community around the content that I've created over the last couple years, as we search for those 1,000 true fans to empower our next step. Because we're building software, we've got a technology startup, and we're building an online media company that is going to be very disruptive. And we've learned everything along the way, and we're going to give all that information away. So it may not all make sense to everybody right now, but if you've been following us for a while and you would like to learn more about how to take that next step, join us over at 30 Days of Thought, because every day in the month of April, we're going to unveil a little bit more of the plan. And so over those 30 days, we'll reveal everything and invite you to join us, because this is going to be something you won't want to miss.